Welcome to Learning Spanish with Mr. A. We have been talking about the present tense in the likelihood of the simple present tense. Now, we've been talking also about the fact that, in Spanish you have AR verbs, ER verbs, and IR verbs, right? And we have pretty much gone through a nice list of AR verbs, and what I would like to do now, I would like to introduce you to some very common ER verbs. See, ER verbs, all right, which are quite easy to remember in a way, and also the fact that they are regular helps you very well in terms of conjugating them, using them on a daily basis. You can get a head start and start conjugating those verbs and saying a few things in Spanish, There's nothing wrong with that. That's the reason why you're here, right? So, the first verb that you have here is to understand, right? And that's going to be comprender. All right. Let's do it. Let's break it down. Let's do it slowly, just slower than that, okay? All right, you ready for this? I get excited and I don't even see you, but I know you're out there watching, so let's do this right. Comprender. Right. Comprender. Now let's go full speed now. Comprender. Comprender. Right. To understand. Let's look at the next one here. To run, that is going to be, you have that double R sound. That's why I picked it, right? All right, so let's go for it. Correr. Correr. Slow motion. Correr. All right, you can do it. Correr. Right. Correr. Right? One more time. Correr. Correr. Good. It's going to come together. Don't worry. Practice is the key. That's for to run. Now let's look at to eat. To eat is going to be comer. We've seen comer before when I explained to you the simple present tense. If you haven't seen my video about the simple present tense, I would tell you you better go and watch it, because you will see all that you need to know about the AR, ER, and IR verbs in terms of how you conjugate them in the present tense. So if I'm saying things that you're not very familiar with, like conjugating verbs, AR, ER, and IR, chances are you need to go back to my previous videos and catch up a little bit. That being said, let's carry on here. To eat is going to be comer. Right. Repeat one more time. Comer. Right. You have to understand. You must try to repeat what I say when I say it in Spanish, okay? Just to give you a little bit of practice here. Alright, to learn is going to be aprender. Aprender. Break it down. Aprender. Aprender. You got it. Okay, now to answer, to respond is going to be responder. Responder. Break it down one more time. Responder. 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 Good. The next one that you have here is to sell. Very common. Alright. Vender. V-E-N-D-E-R. You see that? Vender. Alright, very good. Okay, one more time. Vender. Not bad at all. Okay, to put to place, okay, is going to be meter. Meter. Okay? Good. Now, let's look at the next one here. To attempt is going to be pretender. 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 Good. Alright, and the next one is going to be to correspond with. Yeah, probably said that with a little bit of a weird Frenchy-like accent here. My bad. Alright, to correspond with. Anyway, we're here to learn Spanish, alright, so let's do the Spanish and stop laughing. Alright, so corresponder. 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 Alright? Very good. To protect, proteger. 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 Very good. And to depend is going to be depender. 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 Alright, not bad. Well, we're just practicing here, and I want you to make sure that you write that down, okay, in your notebook as usual. If you don't know about it, you need to know. I think that it is very much of a common sense thing. Understand, anything that you learn that is new, when you learn a foreign language, and I think that can apply to anything, you need to take notes so that you can go back to those notes, archive everything, your knowledge, go back to it and bring it back on the table in your head, okay? So that you can actually utilize that right. Anyway, thank you for watching this little video here. I hope to see you soon in another, Spanish video, right? Very nice. Hasta luego.